Hey everybody,
What's poppin'?
I'm Khalida.
I'm Amanda.
And welcome back to We Got Shit to Say. Sorry, I was quick and everyday vibe, We still trying to get it all correlated and figure out what these intros gonna be like. In the beginning, y'all gonna get what y'all get every time y'all enter.
It's just mine, but it's all good.
Amanda, you poppin'.
I see you.
I see you got
a little shaded, but I see you.
Just a little shaded, just a little shady. But I like how you correlated the everyday people friends with the love vibes sweatshirt. Like, what? That is what I'm talking about. Amanda is currently wearing one of our lime green shades from the summer, and I'm wearing a black frame from the fall. So if you like these styles, please comment below, and don't forget to head over to the EDP store. Yours today.
Absolutely. And on this side, I am wearing one of our newer Love Vibe sweatshirts. We are kind of testing it out, playing with designs and whatnot. So literally, I'm a brand about the people. Let me know how you guys feel. We like the design. We like the vibes we're throwing out here, like colors. Let me know. Clearly, it was a perfect match for these glasses. So
clearly, I love that sweatshirt, and I want one so bad. My homegirl, she got the sweatshirts, and the looks is coming. Like, I cannot wait to this one right here to she be like, all right, it's available to purchase, because I love that. I love green. I love a little bold color, and that's popping. You're welcome.
Bye.
So what are we talking about today, Amanda? Like, what's on your mind? Let's get it popping.
So, today we are here with a little recap. I know it seems kind of early because usually people do like an end of the year or a new year recap.
Yeah, you moving right along. You ready for the year to be over? What's happening? Why are you going so fast? Tell us what's up.
October came through, gave us a head nod and dip. So
here we go. Deuces. It's literally about to be December.
Yeah. So since the year is pretty much gone, we thought we'd go ahead and give you a recap now. We will recap from, what month are we in? See how quick it's going? November.
We ain't had greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, turkey. We ain't had none of that yet. So hold on. Thanksgiving coming up. Like, that's one of my favorite holidays because I love, nice little grub. I can't wait to get in the kitchen and get it cooking, because I am. Hey! It's one of my favorite months, actually, just because I like to always express gratitude. And this month, this month and the next month, everybody is just so grateful and like so happy. So
we have to keep that same energy all year round, y'all. Like, please.
Yes,
but cool. Since you want to leave it to the end of the year, I'm here for it. I'm completely here for it. Christmas, personally, is my favorite season. My favorite. Favorite. Let's enunciate. My favorite time of the year. I am a lights person. Give me all the lights, all the Christmas carols. You cannot overdo Christmas decorations. Don't care what nobody say. We can skip through the greens, beans, ham, tomatoes, whatever.
You want to skip through the food? Oh, so we got to go to like a festival of lights. We like to go out anyway, but we got to add a little, little razzle dazzle.
Exactly. Don't let me show my bells and whistles and reindeer ears on.
All right. Yeah. So we're going to be talking about the year. We're going to give y'all a recap early. Also, just because we got a lot of stuff going on, and why not talk about where we were last year? You know what I'm saying? But I'm so grateful for where I am right now because of where I was last year. We all have struggles. We all go through different periods of our life where we just be like, I don't think I'm gonna make it through this one,
Never.
But no, for real, you always go back to a point where you I don't think I'm gonna make it through this one. But God always got your back. So you gotta stay prayed up, and you gotta just stay motivated, and dedicated to the things that you got going on, because it's always gonna be a struggle. God ain't never promised us no struggle. That's what was promised, is a struggle. You know what I'm saying? So you'll be favored, but you gonna struggle. Last year around this time, actually, I was starting a new job. it was not the current job that I have now, but I was starting a new job, removing myself from a place that I feel like I have grown from. I was at another big company, a great company that was said for a lot of people to make a lot of money and, to grow in corporate America. Unfortunately, it wasn't for me. This company did allow me to make enough money to survive and also save money and grow my business and start my business. So I'm glad I was there, but I had to transition. And so I decided to transition into another company. So I got into mortgage. I didn't know not a dang gonna thing about mortgage. But I know, investment and property is like the top tier category that people make money in. Most successful people literally have real estate, so I was like, boom, I'm going to go into real estate. That's in my journey, but it wasn't in my journey at that time, and I realize that now, like, talk about growth. And at the time, I was kind of at a crossroad because I have a business owner mentality and I really wanted to step up for my business. But at the same time, I'm like, I feel like I didn't have the things that I needed to only just solely think about my business. So I was still trying to tap into my business, but also be prepared for this new job that I was about to take on. I started to reach out to other wardrobe stylists to assist, to really start making my name in the wardrobe industry. I started tapping into courses and classes. I paid for some stuff. I learned some amazing things. Right before I started my new job, I took a whole month off. So I was able to kind of be my fire. Thank you, girl. And it was a blessing. It kind of got set up that way. Thank God. I literally took that whole month. I started the courses. Shout out to Fashion Mentor. That's the course that I decided to take to really try to understand how to be a wardrobe stylist. What was the tools that I needed in order to do it? And I was starting to get people calling me back. Like I was literally connecting with some major players in wardrobe. What kind of set me back, what kind of I think set a lot of people back is this freaking pandemic, man. Just as well as it gave me a lot of blessings, it also took a lot of things away from me. I couldn't get these opportunities because I decided not to get vaccinated. Those are my personal reasons. So we're not going to go into that. All the opportunities, you needed to be vaccinated because everybody that work on set is vaccinated. I ain't let that step in my way. And other people was trying to tell me well, maybe if that's your dream, maybe that's what no. Why would I get set up for a blessing and it be taken away from me just because I decided to make this decision? I kept on pushing. I'm like, if I was able to take what I had and knowing I have an opportunity to start a new job, I'm going to do that. And then once it's time for me to go back to wardrobe, then I'm going to do it all over again. Or maybe next year it's going to be a whole different ballgame. I'm not going to need those people that was going to open those doors for me. So I just let it go.
Sometimes it's about timing too.
It's all
timing everything.
Timing be everything. That is so true. I started my mortgage job. I freaking hated it. I'm working from home. I should be happy. I thought I was going to do great because, I was in sales. This is what I did for 3 years. I thought I was going to be good. It didn't turn out that way. I wasn't really doing well. The market even just went up. Prices went up. So it was just really tough for a newcomer to come into mortgage and try to make these deals happen when you don't really know a lot of business talk about mortgage. Long story short, I got terminated within 9 months of me being there. Also, in that whole process of them 9 months of me not doing well, I was depressed. I was going through a lot because I took a pay cut, to be more happy. Unfortunately, since I did those things, my mindset changed. I got a little depressed. So I started kind of retreating. I didn't really work on my business. I didn't really do a lot of things. I would go in and out of work mode. I'll start setting stuff up and then I'll leave it alone. I wouldn't do anything. I was upset at myself. I was upset about everything. You know what I'm saying? So, and after a while, when I realized okay, I'm doing my best. There's nothing I could do. January 2022, I didn't made it through the year. Now we finna try to get back on the grind. New year, it's new goal. I started to change my mindset. And, I was getting grateful. I just turned 30 this year. So that was another thing. I'm 30 now. That's a whole new ballgame when you turn 30. Some people say that little light come on when you 30. My light been on since I was 25. I've been trying to get it. A different me came about, which I was so grateful for because I was able to start recording my YouTube videos again. I was able to, start working on my business and start just building myself back up. And then I got terminated right before I took a 45-day vacation in my hometown, which is St. Louis. I was going back home for like a family reunion, like a miracle baby to be born. Like it was a lot of great things happening. Timing is everything. So when they terminated me, I immediately sent my resume to my friend. I just like let it go. I didn't really care about like where I was gonna make money at, like how I was gonna do this and how I was gonna do that, because I knew it was gonna be taken care of. You gotta leave what you know is gonna be fine.
Absolutely.
Still about to get on the plane the next day, about to be gone 45 days. I don't know. I don't care. Yep. And then
that reset though, you needed that reset.
Yes, I needed that reset, and I went home to my family too. Like, you know, sometimes you do need to go back and like remember where you came from. You know, go back to those ground roots and get remotivated. You know, like she said, reset. When I was going back home, I had all my stuff already packed up before they even terminated me, y'all. Like, so I had all of my products.
Hey guys, it's your second host, Kay, of We Got Ish to Say. Thank you so much for tuning into today's episode as we recap on all the things that we accomplished this year. Make sure you leave a comment below to let us know all the things that you accomplished this year. We want to know where you went, who you met, and what you did. As you know, I'm the owner of Everyday People I-Frame Company. Currently, I'm wearing Parker frames that are new in stock right now. We have 4 colors available. These are unisex frames, glare reduction, and also 100% UV protection. Do not forget to protect your eyes, guys. We know it's the fall and it's the winter, but you still have to protect your eyes from the sun because the sun getting hotter every year. Again, go to everydaypeopleworld.com. The link is below. And don't forget to follow us on all of our platforms at everydaypeopleworld.com.
I had my shipping label printer. I had my scale. I had all my stuff, all my products. I was ready to go because I knew when I went back, I was about to sell products. I was about to do this, this, and this. And so when I was there, that's exactly what I did. I got into a TikTok class. I started, you know, making TikToks. And I was out there, like, living my best life, promoting my products, talking about what I do, like, you know, did nobody know I was terminated though? This whole time, like, I'm like telling people like I quit. Like, you know, I was literally about to have an interview with this new place, which is where I work now.
Hey, congratulations.
You know, I sold $300 worth of products. Amanda don't know this. Amanda don't know this, but she was actually a part of that group of people that kind of brought that win back. You know, she had hit me up one day and was like, I'm going to Coachella and I need some glasses. And I was like, bet, you know, and actually, y'all, that's literally how We Got Shit to Say started. Yeah. We was in this living room right now. And I said, Amanda, like, I want to talk to you about something. I got a lot of stuff going on in my life, and I really feel like I need to talk about it. Like, I got some shit to say. And that's exactly what we said. Like, we both was going, we went back and forth with that title, We Got Shit to Say.
Yeah.
We kind of laid out the foundation right here that we wanted to start a podcast together. And 4 months later?
Yeah.
Here we are.
Life still took its toll on both of us. It said, boom.
It still kept knocking us upside our head.
Yeah. I ain't never been in a tornado, but like, damn, did they send me through one real quick? Like, whoo.
Tell me about it. It felt good. It felt good to come back. It felt good to remember why I do what I do. I started to really do different things based on the tools that I had learned, you know, from last year up until like June. You know, I started just doing all those things that I remember doing. And to remember, like, this lifestyle is for me. I am an entrepreneur, and sometimes we have those ups and downs, and we need to reset, you know, and thank God I was able to pivot. I got hired in July. I'm still back home on vacation and living my life happy as I don't know what. You know, bills paid. I got a job waiting on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm selling products. I'm promoting products.
Drop all the fire emojis in the comments.
Wait a minute. Time out. Right before I left to go on vacation, I set up 2 photo shoots. One of the photo shoots was actually the first time I did a photo shoot with like a photographer in the studio. Shout out to Dan Katz. He hooked me up. We did a black and white photo shoot with some of my friends that are models, some of my friends that are just everyday people. We did a photo shoot together, and it was immaculate. And then the next day, I turned right around and did another photo shoot with one of the models that was produced by myself. And that's basically how I kicked it off. I didn't let none of that stuff that happened to me a week ago faze me. I just kept on moving, you know, and these things had already been planned because, you know, when you have a plan, it ain't got no choice but to come through. I started my job. You know, I had new products. I had more talk about my business, more talk around my business. Me and Amanda, we were planning and, you know, doing all this stuff to be here with you guys today. Yeah. And right now, I'm just glad to say that I'm like 200 days into my new job that I absolutely love. I absolutely love it, y'all. Like, I'm so fulfilled. Like, I didn't even know you could be this fulfilled working for a company that you don't own yourself. And I think it's just because what we do. I'm a recruiter. I help build and give back to schools and education. That's like very fulfilling because you're helping students. You know, you're helping kids have great educators, and that's what I love about my job. And I make great money. And I work from home. And I sell my sunglasses and I podcast with my homegirl. Like, you know, and that's what we are now. And that's what we are right now. You know, here come, you know, Turkey Day right around the corner. It's the month of thanks, and that's all I'm here to do is I'm thankful. You know, I made it a whole year, and I didn't think I was. But what's up?
Look, grateful. The word at the top of the list.
Grateful.
Yeah. Major facts.
What's up with you, Amanda? Drop that heat. I know you about to.
Girl, I don't even know. So
what happened?
My year, I don't know. Like, it's really hard to sum up. I want to say it's like a whirlwind. I am very different from Kay in the sense of I don't know what like reset really is because I don't know what rest really is. Like
we fight about this constantly.
I don't, and you notice that reset is spelled like rest with an extra E.
Yes.
You don't do that. So that just don't work for me. I don't know what that is. All I know is like when I have a goal and when I'm trying to get something done, I just get to it. Like plain and simple. I'm like an avid person who works out and like goes for runs and all of that and like kind of really tries to make sure that like I get out in nature for my workouts because like that's kind of like the time that I really feel like you can like spend with God and like see his creation while you're working out, and that gives me the chance to like reset and take a minute and like step back and be grateful for things. And so on a lot of my runs and hikes that I did this year, those were my moments to kind of like step back and be like, whoa, you're doing a lot. And like in the midst of you doing a lot, like how are you doing a lot? Because like without a shadow of a doubt, like I'm not going to like I don't be out here trying to flex or cap or none of that. Like I ain't got time. So I don't know what people assumptions are of me or they think or whatever the case may be. But people literally will like just off of like stories off of Instagram and whatnot think that like I'm balling out of control and doing X, Y, and Z. And it's really shut up. It's really not. It's really truly just a mindset. It's like a determination that I absolutely have, and it's God's favor. Truly, like I couldn't do none of this on my own. Like it's truly God's favor, and so this year's really been like really for me a whirlwind. It's hard to describe. I literally have to like look at my calendar to know what I'm doing and what I did do this year because it's been so much. It's been like Spitfire. I think this time last year I was going through not like a breakup because I wasn't with the person, but it was. But it felt like a breakup. Like it felt like a type of like breakup, but it also was
the loss of a relationship.
Yeah, and like because I felt like I lost it on like a way where like I just felt disrespected in a way. It did something to me. So mentally, like I was in a rocky spot, and like I just pretty much started like 2 businesses at the same time. So where I'm at now with Love Vibes and my finance is not where I was this time last year. Don't let the come ups of people fool you. Like we be in the trenches, y'all. So like you see the glory, you don't know the story all the way. Like woo. So yeah, mentally it was a lot going on. I've always known where I want to go, and granted, like my vision has definitely stretched a lot more over just the course of this year alone. The things that I want now are definitely like outlandish, but you know, like my church. And no, it absolutely should be. Correct. And like my church, correct. And like my church says, y'all will hear me talk about it a lot. I am a Transformation Church kid, TC Nation for life. Literally, like, Crazy Faith, man. Like December of last year was Crazy Faith season. Like that's when Pastor Todd dropped the book. That's when we had the Crazy Faith like sermon and series. When I say that whole series changed my entire life, my walk with God, my everything changed through Crazy Faith. And literally, it's only crazy until it happens. So
it's only crazy until you start seeing.
Yeah, the vision is stretched, and so we was going through a lot, and we was trying to get through it, and so I hit the ground running January, y'all, and I ain't stopped running yet. My calves hurt, my feet are tired, like
I'm not giving out.
Yo, my sciatic nerve be kicking.
And she ain't stopping.
I'm just not. But yeah, so we started January in San Diego, actually, with like my finance company, our whole team. We had like this event called Wealth Bowl. And the theme of it was the Matrix. And we really focused on like how so many of us are stuck in the Matrix. Like we think that we have to go to work, we have to wake up every morning, work jobs that we potentially hate, work with people that we can't stand. And like, we just don't see a way out because so many things are stacked against us and the odds are against us in X, Y, and Z. And we don't see a way out. Dead ass though. Like we don't see a way out. And that was the start of like this year for me. And I almost feel like that was God ordained because even that, I didn't know if I was going to go. Like, look, the devil tried to get me because I definitely had COVID in December of last year. Omicron was no joke, and I swear to God, it was in the rain. It got me in the rain, y'all. Kept going. February, I took a trip to Nashville because one of my biggest things is I am LA born and raised. I've been here all my life. I love it. I love the lights. Look, I love it. I'm not saying I don't, but I've been here all my life. I'm ready to go. So I am actively seeking new states and places to move to and live. And so I was like, this is going to be my year. I don't know how, God. I don't know what's really going to happen, but this is going to be my year where I'm taking the state tour to figure out the states that I'm looking at that I want to live in. We hitting all of them up this year because we about to see what it's like and if I can do it or not. So
yes, ma'am.
Me and my best friend, we went to Nashville, checked it out. Wasn't for me, but it was great. I'll definitely go back and visit. Scoped the scene out with a gangster lean and had to dip. That was cool. And also in February, crazy enough, like I resigned from my job. So I was a supervisor at Starbucks, and this is like no shade to Starbucks at all, because look, I was there for 6 years, y'all. A lot of growth happened in that, and I didn't see it then, but now, like, I see it. Like, there's a lot of experiences that came from that I'm truly grateful for. And I do miss it sometimes, but I don't miss the chaos of it all. And resigning from Starbucks was like huge for me because I almost felt like me being a supervisor at Starbucks was part of my identity. Look, Starbucks is a great company to work for, but truly, y'all, if the owners are in their bed probably by 8 o'clock and I'm running your store till midnight, sometimes 2 a.m. doing cleaning up the dirty ass store.
That's crazy.
So anyway, like it just wasn't for me anymore. And yeah, I gave it up because I was like, there's got to be better. There's got to be more. And so, cool. We left Starbucks in February. Didn't know what we were doing. Didn't really know what the move was going to be. But we did it. And so, cool. We moved on. March was a great month. We went to 2 concerts. Smoking Grooves was super lit. If nobody went to Smoking Grooves,
and I'm
y'all
so
should went to Smoking
sad
Grooves.
that she didn't tell me that she went to Smoking Grooves.
I'm sorry.
Because I missed out on a great time.
Yeah, no, Smoking Grooves was fire. Literally, I went Smoking Grooves on Saturday and turned around and went to another concert, the Culture Tour, with, Boys and Men, all of them. Literally, the next day, March was lit. April was also kind of lit. We went to Coachella, which Kay mentioned. I definitely hit her up because I was like, I needed some sunglasses. Like, we went to Coachella, lived our best life. That is probably my last Coachella, though, y'all. I think I'm getting too old for Coachella. It was lit, though. And also, April was huge for me this year, too, because, like, it was my first, what my company was calling Transformation Weekend, but it's with this incredible company called Clemmer. You guys have to check out Clemmer seminars. They truly are life changers, and it's not in a, like, cultish type of way. It's you want to do like some deep like soul search and work. So Kay here sells sunglasses. So this ain't no shade to sunglasses, but this is the analogy that they use. All of us wear sunglasses every single day. We have these lenses and these blinders on, and we think that they're serving us, and they're not. Like Clemmer is strictly there to bust up them sunglasses and let you know these are not serving you anymore. If they're not serving you, what can you replace them with to serve you? So I literally was like going to Transformation Weekend, fighting tooth and nail. I was real mad. Like I was in a form of resentment. Like I was not happy to be there. Girl, that changed my life. Like set the trajectory off for the rest of this year. Transformation Weekend was amazing. Literally, you guys, Clemmer seminars, please check them out. Go YouTube them, Google them, go see what they're about. If you want to know what Clemmer is about and you want to talk to me personally to really see what it's about and get some in-depth, leave a comment and let me know. Just type Clemmer and let me know. Like, it's fire. May, It was my birthday. Be a Gemini. My birthday was lit. I also went to Texas. Texas is a state that I'm looking to move to, but also my half sisters out there. That was a great trip. What else happened? I don't know, girl. We trying to go through the year. What happened? June. I don't know.
A bunch of times, so that's probably why she don't know, because her ass didn't sleep.
So Kay has a roommate, and I love him to death, but he's a bad influence. My ass. My ass. My ass ain't been in the house since April because of him. It's his fault.
You can't say he's a bad influence and he gonna be on the show.
It's okay. I'm still trying to be a bad influence. I'll tell you to your face.
Dang.
July. What happened in July? Oh my gosh, I went to Vegas though for convention. My company for finance is WFG. Y'all, I love Vegas. I'm there like twice a year, every year. If you're going to Vegas, always hit me up. Let me know first. I'm gonna be down. We went to convention. Like, that was huge, and really seeing just how we affect and change people's lives. I know finance is huge, but really seeing like the work that all of us are doing across the globe and how many families we're helping every single year, the amount of money we're helping them save. Like, it was just incredible to see. It was amazing to hear all the testimonies and know that like the work we're doing, it's not out here in vain. Truly changing lives. Like, it's truly saving people's lives. All of that. That was amazing. I think what happened August was a big networking month for me. Like, I was just out here. We was networking. We was just seeing what's going to happen. Cause like, why not? We're in LA, right? Everybody always out. So
exactly.
I did another transformation weekend and going for a second time. This year, y'all, I've spent the most money ever in just my own investment of me. Like, this has been my biggest year for investment, and the investment has been in like my time and my money. I realized that I am my best investment, and I'm betting on me this year. These transformation weekends have really been huge. They've really shifted everything about me and my being and how I show up every day. And so when I fall back, call me out, hold me accountable, be like, that look like the old you. Bet, let me know, because I've been doing a lot of work. Yeah. And so, yeah, sometimes even I gotta like look back and see it and be like, okay, no, that's the old me. Let's take off that lens again because it wasn't working. And then what? September, y'all, I went to the spa for like the first time, like, and genuinely enjoyed it. Like, best massage of my life. Definitely considering going back before the year's over. I went to the spa one time before in like Vegas for like my birthday. My mom paid for it. That was great. Like, it was cute and all. But like, I'm not a spa person, y'all. I think September is also when I started my ebook this year, 10 Steps to Move Powerfully Through Mourning. And it's my story. And yes, we're not talking about mourning like sunrise, talking about mourning like grief when you lose somebody. Yeah. The book does primarily talk about like the loss of me losing like my dad at 21. But outside of that, like, maybe it starts off a little rough and rocky because that's really how it started out. But through just so much growth and going to Climber and all of that, it's really helped me like move through that and move into a healthier spot.
Calling all my warriors. So many of us have a story to tell. We have a time of triumph or a situation that seemed impossible to come back from, yet here you are. You're a champion, and I commend you on that. I had that moment too when I was 21, and it took years, but I'm finally standing here as a warrior that broke down those walls and busted up the lens of things that no longer serve me. Our stories may not be the same, but our victory is. Click the link in my bio and get a copy of my ebook, 10 Steps to Move Powerfully Through Mourning, and join the growing community of warriors. See you on the other side.
Healthier spot. Me and my sister have a much better relationship now than we did, from me not just doing the book, but also from all the stuff that I learned at Climber. So the ebook was really like a powerful type of point in my life. I'm not like, y'all, I hate being vulnerable, but I talk about it in the book too. Vulnerability has kind of been like the best thing for me this year to really like propel and move to the next level. So it's okay to let your walls and your guards down sometime, y'all. Not for everybody. Know who to trust.
Yes.
But
yes.
It is a great thing. I went to another concert, Alicia Keys, which is like crazy because like it's Alicia Keys, like that's iconic. Yeah, and then October. Oh my God, October was great, y'all. I went to Tulsa, Oklahoma, so I could go to my church in person. TC showed out. Like, yo, when I say conference version 2 was incredible, I have never in my life experienced God the way I experienced God in October. Like, there's like no coming back for me, bro. Like, it's insane. Like, I'm still on a high from like October 4th when I went to freaking Tulsa, Oklahoma.
I can feel it. I can tell.
There is something about,
you got charged up, girl.
Man, look, God was all in that trip. Like, all of us met in the airport. Like, who's going to Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma, in the middle of the year in October?
I don't know. I was so confused when you told me you was going there.
Exactly. Nobody's going. So we pretty much knew what we were there for. But yeah, like I met some incredible girls. Before the plane even took off, we had a whole Instagram group and like stuck it out the whole week. It was just an incredible time, an incredible move of God. It was truly insane. I will never be the same after that. So TC, stand up because we're fire. I am considering moving to Oklahoma too, y'all, because like that was real. And then what are we? We're here now. Like we're here. I don't know. That was already a lot for the year, and we're still here, and it's still moving. So there's a lot more coming. Now we have a podcast. Like,
yeah. Now we got a podcast, man.
I'm just grateful. Honestly, nobody can say that like all of this was able to be done and X, Y, and Z on like. I mean, just the different situations that we've come across, like losing jobs and quitting jobs and like not having the same income levels and creating something new and like really having to like believe in yourself when other people are really still looking at you with the side eye, like, okay, let's see if that goes through. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's
making time, you know, each other's schedule, like
exactly,
like believing in the other person, like it's just like all those things.
Absolutely,
you know, it's a lot, but I'm so happy to be here with you, Amanda.
Same, I feel the same. Y'all, we be having dance breaks.
Is it time for one right now? Because you know.
Well, I'm like a jukebox. Kay's probably more of the dancer. I'm more of like the jukebox. I got you on some lyrics. She got you on the move.
Yeah, I'll be like some.
I'm dead. Exactly. So, yeah. So we just wanted to give y'all a recap. Hit us up. Leave a comment. Let us know what your year has been like. Even if you can't give us the full story or recap it like we just did, at least hit us with like your top 3 words for the year. What are your top 3 words for the year? And now that the year is coming to an end and you're probably planning for the new year, what's the new year looking like for you? Like, what's the vision? What's the top 3 words for that year? Like, leave a comment. Let us know. We want to know because okay, you want to have a vision board party? We might need to do a vision board party. So we might have to let y'all in.
I would love to do a vision board party with y'all. Like, hold on.
Look, you see that?
I'm getting excited, you know, like, let me tell y'all about a vision board real quick. When I was in college, I was having a hard time leaving that mud. You hear me? And I just sat down with God and I was like, look, we got to get done. And I made a vision board. It all came back when I was literally at my graduation party and my vision board was at the front of the door when people walked in, and I was telling people like, this was my vision board. And I'm like getting goosebumps right now because I haven't thought about this in a long time, but like I literally created a vision board with the intention to get those things done. Like, you be doing crazy things and you don't really know if it's gonna work, but you gotta have the faith.
It's only crazy till it happens.
And like, you know, I'm a very like intentional person and I motivate myself, but like that was my first time doing a vision board. If you doubt yourself, if you're doubting what you're doing, you know, for real, like write them goals down, like make a vision, make a plan because it's real. Seal it. Yeah. It's already yours. You just gotta seal it and believe it.
Facts. Pray over it, pray about it, and like I know they say touch and agree. You don't always have to. No. Sometimes you just gotta get in your own little prayer moment, prayer closet, get with God, and touch and agree with yourself and God.
Exactly.
And know that it's already done.
And believe it yourself. Like if you don't believe it, it don't matter.
Exactly.
But you got to if you want it to be real.
And if you don't see everything come to fruition, don't beat yourself up. Don't feel like a failure. 1, there's nothing wrong with failure. We definitely have to change our perception of failure.
Yes.
But 2, you just said at the top of this, like, timing is everything. My favorite Bible verse, which I do have tattooed on me because even I have to tell myself and remember because Lord knows I be trying to do everything and figure it out myself.
Yes.
Literally, my favorite Bible verse is Proverbs 19:21, which says, many are the plans in a man's heart, but it's God's purpose that prevails. Everything is not always meant to be. But number 2, it's not always meant to be in your timing just because you think you're in control. So, back up. Put it in God's hands and let it be, bro. Just watch it happen.
Back up.
And I dropped my mic and that's all I gotta say. So my part of the episode done.
We ain't got nothing else here for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, but we weren't trying to come out on a sermon on y'all. But,
right.
You know, we just want y'all to really know, you know, having a faith, having a spirituality, having religion or whatever, however you keep yourself motivated is very important because you can't do it by yourself. Yeah. You got to have that type of faith that's like so crazy. Like you like, why am I believing? You know what I'm saying? Crazy faith. Like crazy faith. You know, to the point where like you delusional almost. Because if you're not, how you gonna move?
Look.
You know what I'm saying? So that's really all we have for you today. You know, thank y'all for coming to the end of the year early with us.
Yep. We want you to stay motivated. I believe in prayer, so I'm gonna say prayed up for me. But again, like she just said, however you got to get through, we want you to stay there. We are truly trying to, for sure, build and cultivate a community where we can uplift and encourage one another, motivate one another. So if you ever need some of that, tap in with one of us. We got plenty of it for you. Yes. We will send all the good vibes your way.
Yes.
That's without a doubt.
Prayers, good vibes, like
absolutely.
Quotes, motivational, all that good.
Even if we got to send you to the right people to motivate you and get you to a place where you believe in you. Yes. We got you. We got resources.
We got the resources.
So tap in with us for sure. Make sure you like, make sure you comment. Please subscribe. Follow us on all of our socials. We have our personal socials. You can find me at smile_4_Amanda or my business page, love.vibes, LOV, no E. You can find Kay at
everydaypeopleworld.com on all streaming platforms.
TikTok, absolutely.
Twitter, Instagram.
And then you got our page, our podcast page. You can find us at We Got Ish to Say. That's across all platforms. Twitter has a number 2 and not TO. Thank you for joining us on another episode. Tell your friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Actually, stream us at since she liked Thanksgiving so much, stream us at the kitchen table for Thanksgiving. How about that?
I might be online. Eat my bowl of macaroni mixed with sweet potatoes.
Ooh, that do sound good. Okay, I ain't got no time for it. Anyway, we love y'all. Bye.